Hello, Gemini. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. So, this is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini. Any placement that you have in your chart that is placed with Gemini, this could resonate with. And if you're interested in a private reading, all of that information is in the description box below. Also, energies can reverse, so I could be talking about you and this could be about someone else. Okay, here we go. Gemini. Okay, I have to start over. Gemini. For the sign of Gemini, February 2026. What's going on with Gemini? Here we go. We have the Fool in reverse. Also, some of this might not have yet happened. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Muse of Voices. We have the Justice. Okay, so let's see here. Some of you may have wanted to take a risk or a leap of faith, but you decided not to. It just didn't go through. Something didn't go through. There's something about justice being served or some kind of peace being made with a direction that you're going in. So there is a path that you're going forward with that you understand and know that you're going forward with. There's something small yet exciting about this path forward. I heard that, okay, there could have been a stumble or I actually just got a fumble of some kind because with the Fool in reverse. However, you've found a fun way to turn something around. Or something has, you found something funny and or there you have found something to be quite interesting, or there's someone around you who finds something to be interesting, and however it's peace that's being made with the situation. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Emotions in reverse. We have the Eight of Voices in reverse. So for whatever reason, you're withdrawing your hand from something that you would think about. Okay, so something's clearly decided about what you're doing. But for whatever reason, you're progressing without something. I'm not sure what that something is. You're progressing. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Seems like with a plan or with an investment of some kind or investing that is, I heard, easy, or it's made equal. You're not interested in starting something new. There's something else that's has your interest that seems to be pulling you in a different direction. I'm noticing the cat and how the cat has it's three, or the sun is behind the cat, but it's like a different type of sun. One, two, three, four rings around this cat. Anyhow, it's hard to see, but I feel like there's something else that's catching your interest. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. So whatever this is that you're investing in, that you're planning in, it feels like it causes like some restlessness, or you feel restless a little bit about this. However, you're still proceeding to go, however, the situation still proceeds in the direction that it's going. You're not too concerned. I feel like you've withdrawn any emotional investment into whatever this is. I feel like you understand something about the situation. You understand that there's something challenging about the situation. That isn't to be discussed. We have the Eight of Wands. So something's moving forward regardless, is what I heard. We have the Tower in reverse. There's things that are still like needing to be cleaned up or organized about the situation. Someone realizes the force of something might be too much. There's like a hesitation that you or the other person has regarding this style of communication or this comment. It seems to be several different like a conversation. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So narrowing down options. Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's like a dissatisfaction when it comes to narrowing down options of something that's progressing forward that you're interested in. Because there is progress forward with the Eight of Wands. I heard cracking a code. If something doesn't work, trying again and again. Someone's trying again and again. Different ways to speak something into existence. I feel like there's something about a runaround that is uneasy, and you're leading someone. You're something about leading someone, but it feels like there's a connection between you and another person where one is leading the other and the other is kind of lost as to, kind of like clueless in a way. I wouldn't say they're clueless. I would say they don't know they're being led. And kind of like this. Like, this is the person that's being led. And they're going on their way. And you are somehow investing or preparing. It feels like an overwhelming sense of, I feel like you have a goal, right? And it's a precise goal. There's something written. It is uncomfortable. Okay, so something feels like it's a missed opportunity or it's not chosen. Okay, so this person you're leading or is being led or doesn't realize that they're being led. And you're almost like kind of giving it up like to God, saying, here, I'm just gonna, this situation is going to be exactly as it's going to be. This has taken time and preparation. you know that something's right about it, but then there's something where you're not as enthused about it. I heard options narrowed down. So we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is something practical, financial, or material based in your life where there is actually balance. So this has to do with something that is, I'm noticing the point that's on this card. Like there's a pointed and clear decision that's made. And then I start noticing that like this looks like they're dropping something in the buckets. For some reason, I just got this feeling that these buckets have something in them. However, there's someone who's lost or confused about, there's something like restless or uncomfortable, but this is perfect. It's balanced. There is stability and security here in whatever this is for you. It is proceeding forward with your experience, your situation, however it goes. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. However, something is removed or withheld, or there seems to be something that takes a different path. I heard children. The communication takes a different path. And however, this is made with justice and peace, so it's perfect in some way. I know I didn't mean to say it like that. We have the Muse of Emotions. Something about two people. So there's more than one person involved in like this leadership position. And it feels like there's something where, like a clue for someone to find. Like someone finds a clue in the middle of something. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is some kind of karmic cycle that it actually is in like what would be considered metaphorical retrograde, where it has a bunch of different dynamics like that play out, that are in review, that are being reviewed, that you're reviewing, that you're going through, that kind of thing. It's not so much that it's out of your hands, it's more just that it's has several different, like there's not several different, more like decluttering or reorganizing. Reorganizing is the right word. So for now, this situation does not move in a forward direction. It's in like a restricted, when I say restricted, I mean like it's not time. So whatever this is in like a halt, if that makes sense. We have the sun in reverse. So the sun is shining. It is beautiful. It is positive. It's just, I heard not the right time. I heard that you're leaving this in like a higher power's hands. That you're leaving this in God's hands. Or that for sure that there's something that's higher. I heard fool me once. No, that's not what I'm not hearing. I'm hearing like, okay, it's like fool me once, shame on. There's no fooling Gemini. Like I feel like you're like, I cannot be fooled by this. However, you're comfortable, but you're uncomfortable about this. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this has to do with family. This has to do with traditions and values and something that's set in, something that is set and for a long time. I have the Page of Swords in reverse, several different like ways of communication that are popping up. I do see that there's children, like there's like one child, there's two, there's three, all different personalities. Doesn't have to be. I'm hearing like something to do with clothes, something to do with, I don't, material objects. Okay, this is getting a little bit crazy. Okay, so we have, not crazy, but just, I don't know. Three of Swords in reverse. So there's healing here. The awakening. Yeah, that whatever this is a very beautiful experience and it's very profound. And it's something that even you yourself couldn't write, like you couldn't make it up if you tried, and you wouldn't want it any other way. I'm getting that this is a perfect experience. I just don't think you feel like it is. I feel like there's still healing to be done here. And there's still things to pay attention to. However, this does come out of like this. There's something important about not being in a drought. However, you have a hold on something and you are in a defensive position with the object, with what you have. And with what you have, you are making work. You're just not the most fulfilled about it, but you're getting some kind of emotional support in a different way. So we have the Muse of Materials, and I feel like this is saying you're still on the go ahead. So there's something that is perfectly positive that's in a transitional phase right now. I'm hearing that you still have a control over the dynamic, over the social dynamic, over the people that are around you. You're coming, you're going. Okay, so with that said, that's what I'm getting. Thank you, Gemini, for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope to see you again soon.